The other hosts can come and join if they would like to. So, Grace, Tina, if you want to join in, feel free at any time.
Nobody cares about your Discord relationships. You talk a lot about sucking, but it sounds like you never even kissed one of these people that you apparently had relationships with. You didn't even so much as, like, kiss the man. You're completely fully delusional.
Why are you talking to a man who is known to stab two women who have a literal police record of two women at the same time?
I don't know. He was like in prison in 2019.
And why are you talking to a man when you know he was with Shantel at the time that you were talking to him, okay?
I feel dirty. I need Vagisil.
You were talking to him. He was with Shantel. You were talking about Shantel while talking to him. And you were editing videos for him and sending him news and stuff?
That's when I knew what I knew all along. You are a clown. You are a clown.
That's weird. Not to mention your little Korea trip was at the same time you were talking to RTU. Let's get that straight. So 2 men at once? 2 relationships you're breaking up at once? Is that what I'm hearing?
Clock it.
A quick Google search shows the definition of brain dead is the permanent and irreversible loss of all brain function, including the brainstem, and some other words that does not apply to the dig I'm trying to take at Becky from Local Queens. Being brain dead is the only acceptable explanation as to why someone who consistently watched Shantel for years chose to reach out to a vile creature like Natter. It would also explain why Becky seems proud. Shame and embarrassment is something that most locals lack, and unfortunately, Becky is no exception.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me.
When you choose to watch train wreck content, no matter the degree, things move fast.
Oh, I got breaking news. Foodie Booty is leaving YouTube. Foodie Booty is departing from YouTube.
Literally 18 seconds after that announcement, the copyright crackhead, Nader Oshami, would strike that live stream and have it taken down. It was back within 24 hours. Seeing that he's a bum with no redeeming qualities, Nader truly has some nerve. But that's no surprise at this point. December 18th, 2024, Shantel announced once again she'd be taking a break from YouTube.
I just wanted to come on here and let you know that I have decided to take a break from the YouTube streets.
A week prior to that, Shantel quickly deleted a community post stating she would be starting a YouTube break. I wonder what had her change her mind during that post and delete. To be a fly on the wall in the assaulting household these days, since Shantel has always been so combative over the simple mention of taking a step back from the platform.
Work in silence. No, I'm not going off the internet. Something I like doing and hanging out with my beezers just because of people. No, I don't mind telling them off once in a while. I'm fine, trust me. I'll be fine once I log off of here. It's no big deal to me. Nope.
I'll be making a separate video about Shantel taking a break. If she doesn't return by the time I edit this video and get it published, that might be a record for Shantel. I actually hope she does stay offline for some time. Now, Becky, the woman who can't stop mentioning her Harvard degree and tried to replace Shantel and Didi, attempted to discuss being exposed by Natter.
Welcome to the hottest mess on the internet. This is Local Queens.
I will edit out that obnoxious horn as much as possible. It's one of my least favorite things about streamers. And when it comes to Becky, she's already on thin ice with her forced personality, long list of excuses, deflection, and disgusting attitude towards the other women. That she's under the impression she's better than. Sound familiar?
Grace, I see you in the chat saying, Becky, this makes no sense. If you have something to say, honey, you are more than welcome to come on, throw on your makeup really quick, smoke a cigarette, lower your shirt a little for all the Sims, grab a pen to suck. You can join in if you want. Don't be afraid. Unless you feel like you need all the girls to be able to handle me. 1v1, I might just destroy you. Well, it just might so happen that a video from one of her exes might have come out that may or might not have said that I've dated him. So, yes, I might have dated one of Chantal's exes. We're going to get into that.
You would get footage of me swinging from a tree, using my body as a Dyson vacuum to clean Chantel's old villa by sweeping with my hands and knees and using my lips for suction before the words, "Yes, I've dated one of Chantel's exes," came out of my mouth, especially if the ex in question was Nader Danger Dong El Shami. Becky seems to have a history of using the word dating very loosely. She claimed to have dated the other committed man she was entangled with not too long ago. There's a chance if someone entertains her need for attention and desperate thirst traps, they'll unknowingly be dating Becky, and eventually it will become entertainment for thousands.
You guys have been seeing Foodie Beauty. You've been seeing Foodie Beauty over on Lol Cow Live. She is part of Girl World. She is a female lol cow, and there's usually one rule when it comes to lol cows, and that one rule is you don't go cow tipping. You don't actually interfere in that cow's life.
Unless you're a viewer who doesn't understand boundaries and probably avoiding as much as your personal life as possible. Online content can definitely be an escape, but one should not be escaping so much that they think inserting themselves into the lives of problematic creators isn't anything more than a cry for help. To all the Didis, Cabellas, and Beckys out there, please seek help.
Well, a few years ago, I broke that rule. And before Foodie Beauty was dating her current husband, Salah, she was dating somebody named Nader.
To be a bit fair and objective, what Shantel and Nader were involved in could barely be described as dating. They were doing a lot of drugs, collecting STDs, abusing one another, and struggling to find the balance between the desperate sugar mama and the criminal sugar baby. According to Shantel, early on, she had to discourage Nader from stealing during a simple trip to Walmart.
The Walmart sneakers thing really happened? Yeah, it did. And I was like, no. I was like, no, you're not stealing. I don't know if he was joking. I don't think so. He took the tag off. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, not with me. No. Why are you gonna steal them when I'm paying, you're not paying, what do you care? Anyway.
Shantel confirmed those events on September 10th, 2021. 9 days later, Becky would find herself sliding into Nader's DMs, asking him if he'd be posting more dancing videos. Even though as a viewer she had heard Shantel mention a long list of red flags, apparently the dancing did it for Becky.
And Nader decided to release a video today. This is something I had wanted to talk about, but he released it before I got there.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
With the amount of deflecting that Becky does, I don't believe for a second she had any intent on revealing any of that.
Where he talks about our private conversations we used to have. So we're going to watch over that video now and take a look, because it is true. I have been in touch with him, and it's really, oh my God, it's so embarrassing and so cringe. I'm afraid to even show you guys, but let's just get right into it. You've got me on the right. That's Foodie Beauty on the left from when she was on the show. And the guy you see is Nader. That is her ex. That is the one I talked to. Don't say anything. I already know.
Speaking of what Becky already knew, or at least heard from Shantel, one of the things I'm confident she knew was the widely discussed Paperclips livestream, where Shantel found it appropriate to create a safe word with her viewers, just in case.
I just want to say, I don't want to scare you guys, but I need your help that if I know that you guys know my address, you don't have to send, please don't call the cops or anything, please. Let's just bees. But if I ever say, I want to give a sign. If I ever give a sign, that please call, okay? Is that without me scaring you? Okay. Safe word. What should it be though? Because I don't want to accidentally say it one day. That's the problem. Has to be something we will not accidentally do, because calling authorities when they're not needed is very serious. All right? Please understand that. Please respect it. I'll do anything, just respect that. What should the sign be? You're right. Should I just yell, call the cop? Okay. Let's just... No, but I just need, if I'm ever, maybe, you know, paper clips. Yes. Should that be the word? Because I don't use paper clips very often. Yeah, I don't want to worry you guys. I really don't want to worry you guys. Okay, paper clips. So if I ever yell paper clips, you know why. Or if I just... I don't know. You know what I mean? Be like paper clips. This is the one time where if you know where I live might be a good thing. Right? Anyway.
In that same stream, Shantel went on to discuss Natter's ex, who he had stabbed, and confirmed he did spend time in prison.
This Delphine woman died in 2019 of supposed natural causes. I don't know. He was like in prison in 2019, saying it's self-defense.
During a future argument, Shantel would go on and post what seemed like a veiled threat. Natter told Shantel in a text message if she didn't fix what she did, she'd be his enemy, then went on to call her Delphine number 2. There's a few ways someone can interpret that, but mentioning Shantel would be his enemy right before comparing her to an ex he stabbed didn't leave much to the imagination. Please pay close attention to the dates, because all of this is openly being shared to Shantel's viewers before September 19th, 2021. Again, the day Becky, an invested viewer, would reach out and contact Natter through Facebook Messenger.
What he's saying here is that he's highlighting a clip from the stream where I've said that if I knew that Review Tech USA had a wife at the time, that I never would have had anything to do with him. And that is correct. And so with Natter, what he's saying is I'm lying because he's saying that I was with him while he was with Shantel. This is not true, by the way. They were on and off again. Seems like everybody in this community has their on and off again relationships.
I haven't been watching Becky long enough to know if she's just delusional, really bad at lying, or both. Yes, Shantel and Natter were on and off. It was played out online for all to see. Even if Becky only spoke to Natter when she perceived their situation was off, what would make her want to be involved in any mess connected to Natter? Seeing that this is the type of back and forth he was involved in.
Alright, you're gonna hate me and you're gonna think I'm stupid. And I am. And this is seriously the last time I'm gonna talk about this today. After that, all of these people I'm about to talk about are dead to me. Buried. And it should have stayed that way anyway. So, fucking Dubai guy. I just feel so used and like I fucking hate men right now. Like they just fucking, I feel so like, he didn't get back to me. And then I was like, I didn't care, but then I got a text message from him this morning saying like, oh, sorry, you didn't get back to me quick enough, so I hooked up with someone else. Like, okay. Just gave thumbs up, block, goodbye, fuck you. I don't know, that just upset me. So, I was really just had a moment of weakness. And I just really miss Natter. So I tried reaching out to him on Messenger with another account I had made before to like see if he would like cheat on me. Like this was a long time ago, very stupid and juvenile. Like it's like a anyway, I told you, I said like, hey, I'm in Gatineau, you want to hook up? Like I made an account. And he was like, I have a girlfriend. And that was at the time, like, actually, yeah, he said I have a girlfriend. So if he's not with me, why would he say that? So that was that message. And then I called him on that account because he actually has me blocked on my other Messenger account. Like, is it not enough for me to, like, realize, like, this guy has me blocked? Like, And I'm still trying to fucking pathetically reach out to him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with my head? But he plays games too. So. Like, he's totally fucking with me. Oh, so it's I have to just be the one to just be like, you know. Oh, so he answered my phone call on Messenger. And then was like, I gotta call you back. And then hung up on me. Like, what? So I call him back. And he's like, I don't know what I said. I'm like, so I don't even remember. He's like, he was like, you're not going to, why aren't you calling me on my phone? Why is my phone off? And I was like, it's supposed to, I don't know, I turned it off. It's supposed to be on, try it, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like trying to, meanwhile, I go shower, okay? I spend time trying to pathetically reactivate his phone. Like for the 8th time. Like tell us. The phone company had to actually send me a security code to be like, because to verify it wasn't like fraudulent, because I suspend the phone so much. I do all that. I come back. He blocks me on that other account on Messenger. So like, you want me to reactivate your phone and then not talk to me? So then I got angry and hurt again. I just took like 10 steps back. After all the suffering I did yesterday, everything I did to like try to make progress, just in one day felt like a week. I have to do it all over again.
Anyone actively involved or carrying that type of baggage would probably be someone to stay clear of. But for whatever reason, Becky seeing these cycles play out online had her wanting to wait her turn to go stir some shit up.
So now he's exposing our DMs, and this is really cringe. Really, really cringe. I can't even tell you.
I can't tell if Becky meant the releasing of the DMs are cringe or her behavior. I don't know if she has enough self-awareness to know.
Tina,
Becky, I've been sitting back there. What the f*** are you going on about? Now you dated somebody that Foodie went out with? What the
Hang on a second really quick. This isn't showing up. Let me just fix the tech issue. 1 second.
Nobody gives a f*** about you and Nader.
Well, everyone else seems to care. I mean, Lynx certainly seemed to care when she decided to try to leak this morning. That's why I had to do the stream today, because Lynx once again was trying to sabotage me.
I have no clue what Becky meant by saying that. Nada released that video the night before. It would have eventually made its rounds, especially since these two corners of the internet are colliding. The only person sabotaging Becky is Becky.
By digging up dirt and sharing it, so I figured we'd just beat her to the punch and have it on our show before all of Girl World got their hands on this.
I don't know if Becky intended for this stream to help her, but it didn't. She's been a longtime viewer of this corner of the internet, so what did she expect when she slid into Natter's DMs? Like the clown that she is. Shantel isn't the only clown that could be criticized around here. Becky clearly wanted attention, now she has it.
So yeah, what you're hearing is, Tina, you're going to hate this so much, is so Shantel, back in the day, I used to watch her, Foodie Beauty. I used to watch her through the reaction channels and the haters. And she was dating a guy named Nader before she's dating her current husband. And I was talking to him at the same time too, at least according to him.
So you're going to buy him crack too, just like she did?
Shantel openly talked about buying Nader drugs and so much more. Becky wanted to step in and substitute for this?
Not 4K a month. Oh, actually, you know what? Probably. Pretty close. Not counting all, like, any weed, any drug, like, any drugs, as in, like, edibles, stuff like that, mushroom. All me.
No, I don't do drugs, but hey, oh my God, Jessica with $100 dono.
Shantel has cat deflection, and Becky has super chat deflection. It's important to acknowledge viewers who are donating, but she seems to conveniently use them as a way to throw a wrench in these conversations. Later on, Becky does this again when Lynx lights her up with a list of facts Becky couldn't talk her way out of.
Yeah, so I dated him when they were on and off again.
About that, on the 23rd of September 2021, Becky was asking Natter what the closest airport to him was. On that same day, Shantel was on livestream contemplating moving in with Natter. So they were very much on that day.
Do you think it's too soon to move in? Just curious. No bueno.
There were definitely days it seemed to change by the hour, but that's another reason why this off and on explanation doesn't make a lot of sense. This is the second time I know of that Becky has been involved with someone in a relationship that has now spilled onto the internet. Is it a coincidence or a pattern?
How do you call dating on the internet dating, you dumbasses?
Sorry, dating, because talking. This was not really dating. We never met in person. This was just talking like over Facebook Messenger and video calls and stuff like that.
All the hosts end up on panel and it just becomes a roast fest. I'm sure Keen's main motive bringing these ladies together was to create something entertaining. That has definitely happened, but I will say the non-stop cutting each other down will get old pretty quickly. Sometimes it comes off forced, even if what they're saying about each other is true.
So do you have anything useful to say tonight?
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna let you marinate this story so I can correct all your facts.
Do you ever have anything of actual value?
So can you actually get to the point? Because like, hello.
Yeah. Let's go with Natter. Go ahead.
Let's go.
Go tell us about you sucking his dick on the phone. We want to hear about your blowjobs on the phone. Let's
I know
go.
you're not very good at that, but it's called conversing.
Yeah, nobody cares about your Discord relationships. You talk a lot about sucking dick, but it sounds like you never even kissed one of these people that you apparently had relationships with. You call RTU an abusive ex. You didn't even so much as like kiss the man. You're completely fully delusional.
Here comes Lynx. It just so happened she did have something useful to say. Becky wasn't prepared to face what she was saying head on. So what did Becky do? Immediately read a super chat.
We're gonna get straight to it, okay? I have some questions for you since okay. Why are you talking to a man who is known to stab 2 women who have a literal police record of stabbing 2 women at the same time? And why are you talking to a man when you know he was with Shantel at the time that you were talking to him, okay? You were talking to him, he was with Shantel. You were talking shit about Shantel while talking to him, and you were editing videos for him and sending him news and stuff? That's weird. Not to mention your little Korea trip was at the same time you were talking to RTU. Let's get that straight. So 2 men at once? 2 relationships you're breaking up at once? Is that what I'm hearing?
We have a $20 donation from the after show. Crying in our comments isn't an argument, sweetie. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lynx. Did you say something? I didn't even hear. You're so irrelevant and boring.
Even the way Becky deflects is pathetic and cringe. During my last video premiere, it was pointed out in chat that Becky mentioned she was looking for a provider and a partner.
What choice that you made about me? I'm talking about you deleting your YouTube channel. Did you do that because of me?
But you did that. You made it about you is what I'm saying.
It was about you being able to provide an income. And if you couldn't do it any other way, that was like your only way you could. Unless you wanted to work
For
at
you
McDonald's.
to get provided the income, Miss College graduate. You can't make your own money?
If income and being a provider was important to Becky when getting to know a potential partner, what the hell was she doing talking to Natter? Shantel was actually involved with him and regularly played dumb about not knowing if Natter was into her for the right reasons.
I don't know. Shantel sucks. How can I tell? Maybe not. Maybe so.
It was no mystery since Shantel handed over hundreds on the second day of meeting him. Was Becky planning to fly into Canada with a wad of cash? or just her luggage and Harvard degree.
Second day you were with him, you gave him $300 for him to stay home. Because, like, honestly, like, how many people, most people work normal jobs, fucking normal jobs, make between $150 to $300 a day working, and he was down, feeling down, and I said, stay home with me, and that was like one time, and I'll pay your daily wage, whatever. I don't mind being generous to people I love as long as they love me back, as long as they respect me. And honestly, if I didn't feel like he loved me back, I wouldn't be so, you know.
One of the most awkward exchanges between Shantel and whoever she's involved with is when a viewer asked them what they love the most about one another. Natter's response was what most viewers who watched everything unfold would expect.
My eyes +5.
Shantel, what do you love most about Natter? Natter, what do you love most about Shantel? I'm here for the food. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she's here for the food.
Makes me laugh. Makes me happy.
She was in my back when I need somebody.
When his back was against the wall and those notices were piling up, he hit a gold mine, a very desperate, unhygienic gold mine that would do anything for male attention.
And she showed me love.
Hi, Tiffany!
But she was stupid sometimes. Actually, most of the time.
With a jobless smile like that, I'd be damned if that's the response and that live stream continued. Now imagine watching this as a viewer and then picturing yourself sitting in Shantel's seat, as Becky did.
You was.
You too!
But she changed. I have proof. I recorded her video when she admitted. Remember? I have it. I would post it.
No!
Anytime you've been.
You don't know what I have on you.
Huh? What do you have?
What a beautiful love story. If Shantel and Natter made it down the aisle, I'm sure their vows would have been full of blackmail. What one would do to the other if they wanted a divorce. Becky would have probably been desperate enough to officiate it too.
What this?
People are gonna think you're a fat shamer now.
What?
Well, let me help you out, Becky. You're a whore.
Tina.
You're a two-time whore. You got to get people's leftovers. You can't get your own man. You're washed up. You're up. You're ripped up, and you're like a doorknob. Everybody gets a turn. Now shut the up and let other women talk.
This is fun tonight. You guys are feisty. It doesn't even bother me. I'm just enjoying the attention.
As much as this exchange seems a bit extreme, I want to connect how ridiculous Becky was during her pursuit of Natter. Most viewers who are critical of Shantel's vile behavior enjoy seeing how much the engagement has changed on her content. That's something I can understand and get behind. Becky was doing something completely different. When Shantel complained about the difference in audience engagement between her and Natter, Becky made sure to report back to Natter like the good little informant that she was.
The thumbs down is a good point. Like, my videos get so much thumbs down, and a lot of it is because of this whole mess with him and everything I've talked about, and how I'm trying to avoid talking about my side or downplay everything because I want to be with him and try to reverse his image.
Becky brings up that degree from Harvard every chance she gets. She is a prime example book smarts only means so much.
You just have to be a good learner, and you know who's really good at learning?
Okay.
Somebody who graduated from Harvard.
To anyone watching, do you need a degree to know how bizarre this exchange was? And pursuing someone like this would probably not end up well?
Okay. Yeah. Don't laugh.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hide.
I want to die right now.
Because people keep telling me if you hide your hair since she come from Montreal, here she came here. I'm not hiding this. I'm not gonna hide from nobody. This
Can
was
you turn
happening.
this light off of that?
I'm not gonna do anything. Just sit down.
No, it's right in the freaking view.
This is how I set my thing. You're not lucky. You come here to change it. Or... Say what you need to say while you don't tell me.
Well, this is.
I was trying this. Okay, you want to finish first. Say what you need for now, because I need to
Came
cook.
to apologize for what happened over the last week. I was being unreasonable and freaked out because I was jealous. Dee.
This is my friend. Why is that for? And what it's Shantel. You need to know is you keep talking like you are in a relationship. We're in a relationship. What is Christmas? What is New Year? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm not playing with people. I'm saying off in. I know it's too bad. She was not trying to show or lie, guys. Please, I'm saying I'm not gonna lie. Because people think I was a lot yesterday. A lot. I don't know what you did. Was live stream. A lot of like people think you was here and you're not here. No, when you're here, I have to show you're here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say sorry online. No, if you say sorry online. I'm not gonna come tell me sorry after you talk about me all week. It doesn't work that way.
So,
Say because I have.
I was
I need to go,
hoping that my coming here would be a private thing, but we accidentally had a mishap with the camera, and there you have it. So we are forced to be public about this.
No.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like, it was not supposed to be public, this apology.
I'm not gonna, yes, but I'm not gonna give it private. I'm not gonna meet with you after I talk to all these people after all this week and they say, no, I don't, I'm not gonna meet with you and don't tell them. You can't say sorry, you're gonna say sorry to everyone, everyone sorry, not only me, because you do a lot.
Right. No, I am sorry. I messed up.
I know you're probably wondering at what point did Becky come close to even remotely mentioning something that would explain her seeking out Nader El-Shami. As of the recording of this video, it hasn't happened. She just continues to deflect with super chats and conveniently boots the one co-host that had notes and receipts she wouldn't be able to explain away.
Super chat. Sorry to interrupt you. Jessica with another $100. Asking to kick links with 25 thumbs up. Kick links annoying as L. That one, I'm not sure what that means. At least there's less screaming tonight. They're getting better at taking turns talking. Well, you know, I think for $100, maybe we should listen. Bye-bye, links.
Oh, hell no. You know what? I don't put money time on my people that I hang out with. You stupid.
No, I'm doing what the chat says. I'm giving
okay, well, they wanted us to get rid of you last night, mother.
Since all of this has come out, I've seen many viewers point out that Nader seems to have a type. I'd have to strongly agree. As much as I don't like Becky, due to her growing list of character flaws, I'm happy she never got on a plane to actually meet up with Nader. According to Becky, she's an educated woman who once worked in the corporate field and owns her own home. The last woman who lined up with those achievements and ended up with Nader is Didi, and she's still with him. Becky wanted to replace Shantel and Didi, but look at Didi's existence. Didi moved a vile bum into her home, and on any given day that ends with Y, you will find her sitting out of frame and co-signing all the drug-fueled rants Nader goes on about an ex he only exclusively dated for a week. Shantel has a long list of issues, and an even longer list of things she would have to do to turn her sad existence around. And even she has a better life than Dee Dee. Any extended romantic connection to Nader El-Shami seems to lead to misery, self-destruction, and unfortunately for one, death. Yet Becky found something about that appealing. No partner is worth that. Becky will never be able to make those messages make sense. For her own sake, hopefully she never repeats that mistake twice. Or at the very least, maybe yelling like a wild animal every other night in front of thousands will keep her busy enough to stay safe and away from demons like Nader.
You really think you're going to ruin this moment, Tina, by making me suffer even more? You can be... Yeah, I bet you're fucking salivating
Becky,
for it.
we're running out of time.
We have
the audience is mad.
We have 10 minutes.
Trump, big girl. Come on, you got it.
This
Look at her. Look at her. She's out of
This is
control.
humiliating enough. As if I haven't done everything for this show.
Tina.
Shut up.
Stop egging her on.
Fuck you, Keem. She did it to me.
I didn't do shit to you. I tried to be nice to you from the start. Shut the up, you useless old hag.
Okay, Becky, just do the challenge.
Eat it.
Should we make Becky full screen for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Becky, click full screen and let's get it done. Come on.
Okay. Look.
Oh my god.
It's so delicious. You see this? You see this? Watch it real close. You don't believe me? Watch it real close. Enjoy my horse teeth, bitch. You see this?
Go ahead, girl. You got it. Eat it. Yes.
There you go.
Yay! Don't spit it out. Swallow it. Swallow it.
Like you can swallow. I don't have to
swallow it, Dick.
Oh my god, she did it. Okay.
Wow.
I thought I was going to have to literally fire you. Really thought I was going to have to fire you.
No, you don't have to fire me because I'm the only reliable person here.
Get in these guts later. And I smell really good.
We can't all be queens at blowjobs. Some of us have teeth. It makes it more difficult. Yeah, it's 4. This one, her name is Zoe. I actually got her while I was in Korea. And then
Nobody asked. We don't care. Snooze. Boring.
What the hell does she have merch for anyway? What the f do these friggin' reaction channels have merch for, some of them?
That's how you find out who you're dealing with. A small percentage you on